I'm Lucia. I'm the trainer and assessor for the Diploma of Project Management. I'd like to talk to you about scope management. It's one of my favorite units and topics in project management, mainly because it serves as the very first step to project management. Now, what is scope? Scope means what's included and what's not included in the project. Okay, what requirements are needed and what are not needed in the project. Now, to determine the scope, we have to go back to the people who started to envision this whole project in the first place, such as the project sponsor. Now, project sponsor is a client or anyone who has thought of the project, has this idea for a particular objective or a goal. Yeah. An example would be, say for example, you have a client who wants to start a hotel business and they want to build a hotel. Now, what they're trying to say is that we want a hotel where it should be. Okay, let's just say in the middle of Perth. They tell what suburb. They have an idea how big this hotel is, how many levels, how many people and rooms it will have, and even to the extent of when it's going to open, okay, when it's going to be launched, and who are the ones who will be involved in the project. So these are the basic requirements that any client could start thinking about, although not extremely detailed, because remember, this is the start of project management. The idea has just come to life. This is the birth of every project. So the requirements that are placed there, it is now translated to a document after a huge meeting between all stakeholders. They start meeting about different ideas on what they want to include in the hotel. When that happens, they actually develop a document which we call the project charter. The project charter will mention these requirements as well as the objectives and the goal of the project. This project charter is a very important document. Moving forward, it becomes the basis to the next and one of the most important documents in project management, the project plan. Okay, managing scope is quite important. Of course, things could change. More ideas could come in the middle of a project when it's already being implemented. What's important is that we embrace these changes, and we call this in our term scope creep. When something changes in the scope, we embrace it, but plan on how to manage and control it, so you're able to still complete the project on time, within budget, and of course the quality that you're trying to aim for. Most importantly, you are able to achieve the objectives that you really started to create and develop and decided on when you did the scope management plan. That's about it.